I'm Isabel Moore with the Women in Gender Studies program here at UNCG, and I'm going to put that on our website. But my question is, and some of this y'all got to, what policies, either government or at your workplace, do you think have helped support your success? And what policies have you seen change for the better for women? And what other policies do you think need to change, either governmental policies or workplace policies? Thanks.
So I think maternity policies are moving in the right direction in some organizations. I know an organization like American Express went to 12 weeks, and also then gives you the ability to tag on so that it's almost 6 months. And I think that's really important to allow us to fully appreciate what our lives can be and appreciate our families. So that's a policy that I think still makes sense. You know, when I think about policies, I think about affirmative action and some of the other things that come into play, whether it be in education or in the workplace. And believe it or not, I believe in those policies. And because I believe when left to our own devices, we actually do not embrace diversity as a nation. And so I still think we need some guardrails. And I have to preface it with qualified diverse people and not tokenism, right? Because I have been said to be a token. You can't possibly be a senior vice president, you know, and I worked harder than most because I knew the adversity that I was facing. I knew I was being paid less than men. I knew it. And I still stayed and I said, I'm going to get my equal pay. So I think we need guardrails in our nation still. And so I am definitely a policy person for equal rights, equal pay, and the opportunity for all in all aspects of our life and nation.
Linda, let me interrupt. Dr. Brady, let me interrupt just for a second. If there is another person with a question, if you would come up to the mic so you'll be ready as soon as we finish answering this one. I appreciate it. Yes.
I certainly think for me, attending college in the 1960s, affirmative action was key. And I think it remains critical today. And I will say that I think we are in a very challenging political environment. We're waiting on a Supreme Court case that will influence what colleges and universities will be able to do in the future to provide access and support success. But the other piece of this that I think is critical relates to concerns about affordability in higher education and the challenges that we face around financial aid. And I think that so many of the challenges that women and people of color face are economic challenges.
Yes.
And so my real concern is that the American commitment to education as a way of personal and professional advancement is at risk. So for me, affirmative action and now real concerns about the state of our economy.
And to write your congressmen and women and call them and let them know that you really have an opinion about this, because they're counting votes.